Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of a new Let's Play. This is going to be for a game that I've had on the back burner for a long time. I've really wanted to cover this. That's why I'm super excited to do so. Finally. It says it was released in 2016 on here, but that was probably the Steam release. I think the game dates back to even older than that. It's an old school strategy CRPG type thing. I think it's very cool. I haven't played a ton of it. I've played a couple hours, fought some battles, kind of tinkered around with it, but this will be my first time, or maybe second time really, hitting the campaign pretty hard here, because it's a gladiatorial strategy RPG where you put together a team of warriors from all different races and backgrounds and classes, and you actually bid for them. It's really neat. It's like a simulation, part strategy RPG. And you put together a team and then outfit them over time and try to survive in this league, sort of like a sports league, but it's a warrior league. Very cool. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. We're going to be covering the tutorial and stuff today. Let's play Battles of Norghan. Let's go, son. All right, here we are. I've turned down the mouse sensitivity a little bit. It says Battles of Norghan, Gold version 1.12. Not sure if that website still works. Unfortunately, it's made by Meteora Games. In order to lower the music volume, I have to come in here and do it. But let's see here. This is the settings, not really much to change except the mouse sensitivity is a little high. I'm not much of a hotkey kind of person. I'll just use the mouse when necessary. So, alright, so here's the main menu. Let's hit instructions. Let's select the tutorial mode. Normal tutorial, recommended for everybody. I don't want to invert the mouse buttons or use windowed mode. Windowed mode does not display in large enough window. You know what, though? No, that's fine. Alright. So let's just go ahead and hit start game and see what happens. Human controlled clans, 1. First clan name, will be the, why is it looking Emerald Mist or Emerald Vale? Emerald Vale. Let's go with that. Did it make that a capital M? It did. Emerald Vale. Alright, a new season of bloody entertainment is about to begin in Norghan. Dozens of clan leaders and their financial supporters, rich nobles from all over Norghan, have gathered into a large guest room in the King Vainmont's magnificent castle to discuss about the upcoming season of tournament battles. The only time and place where the clan leaders don't mock nor fight with each other, instead put their ego aside. The king loves entertainment and battles, so 10 years ago he decided to combine the two. Only a few minorities resisted the idea, and so the competition started. Many creatures ranging from men to orcs gathered to watch these battles, were more or less elite mercenaries, do their very best to win and stay alive. Most people think it's the very best form of entertainment there is, and some rich nobles use the opportunity to invest some of their gold to talented clan leaders, hoping that their invested gold will return to them multiplied someday. A noble has just recently picked you out of the many available candidates of clan leaders. Your clan hasn't existed before this season, so you'll need to build up your clan from the bottom to the top. It's a lot of work and won't be easy, so you better start now. Alright, so we'll select the difficulty. I'm going to play on normal, I think. Just keep it normal. AI level varies by clan. All AI clans play their best. It's difficult. Yeah, we'll go AI level varies by clan. We get 100% winning money. Select and proceed. Now this is interesting. There's 3 different game modes. Game mode A, last division clans start with 3,500 gold. This is the easiest mode to start with, but becomes harder as you advance. Clans grow slowly, so the game requires less strategy in the beginning. No equipment nor spell restrictions. This mode focuses more on character development than the other modes. Most difference between the toughness the clans is different divisions initially. This mode is usually started with 1 unit, no minimum amount of units in clans. The maximum number of long-term concurrent mercenary bids is 4. It takes a long time before your clan has 10 plus long-term mercenaries in this game mode. That sounds most appealing to me so far. Game mode B, last division clans start with 12,000 gold. This mode is recommended for anyone who has tried the game mode A and wants more strategy in the beginning. More gold from winning battles and awards, so clans grow faster in game mode A than in game mode A. You cannot buy top equipment nor top spells for your units during the first few years. Least difference between the toughness of the clans is different divisions initially. Minimum amount of units in clans before being able to buy equipment, train, or study spells is 4. The maximum number of long-term concurrent mercenary bids is 6. Most mercenaries available in the mercenary camp on the first round. Then game mode C, you start with last division clans start with 30,000 gold. This mode starts too complicated to be rationally chosen as the first game mode, so we'll lay off on that one. So it's either game mode A or B. I kind of want to do the character development. I think that sounds pretty cool. You start with the least gold, so you don't have many mercenaries at start, and it takes a while to build up. But we will eventually get 10 plus K or 10 plus long-term mercenaries on our team. Oh, so this has the least difference between the toughness of the clans in different divisions initially. This has the most difference between the toughness of the clans in different divisions initially. So we're going to go with game mode A. Boom. Now, select the tutorial mode. Let's go with normal tutorial. Click X to disable this tip. Okay, welcome to the mercenary camp. This is where you recruit mercenaries to fight for your clan. You can select a mercenary by left-clicking the mercenaries line of information in the list. You can scroll the list with the mouse wheel and the buttons below. Sign fee is the amount you have to pay when the unit joins your clan if you offer it a membership contract. Mercenaries with membership contracts require salary, while other contracts only require 2 lump sum payments. One when you recruit the unit and the other one before or when the contract ends. So let's see here. With membership contracts. So if you sign a membership contract, there's a signing fee that has to be paid right away, and then the contract, while other contracts are just lump sum payments. Okay, that makes sense because there's 1 battle contract, 2 battle, 5 battle, a year, and membership. Units with a membership contract will stay in your clan until they retire in November if both the numbers of age, current retirement of the unit are equal. To offer a contract, click a contract type's text below the offer contract text. Other clans will also offer contracts, and you must outbid their offer for the mercenary to want to join your clan. After you've offered a contract, make sure no one outbids you by clicking the skip bidding turn button several times. Right-clicking it will skip 10 bidding turns. Bidding turns are unlimited. When you're sure that you have the highest bid and no one seems to outbid it, click the end bidding button to proceed. Hint, offer membership or year's contracts at startup. You can see if you still have the highest bid on a mercenary by checking that your clan's name is written in the bidder field of that mercenary in the mercenary list. You can also mark or unmark mercenaries by double-clicking their line of information in the mercenary list. Marking a mercenary simply makes it easier to track the mercenary in the list. After offering contracts, you should right-click the skip bidding button a few times to make sure you're not outbid after your bid. Then you can safely click the end turn button. Pressing the end bidding button or the end bidding button simulates 250 bidding rounds minus the rounds which have already passed. A lot of bidding rounds get automatically simulated before your first bid. All right, so here we go. Very cool, right? We're bidding for mercenaries. Now, I'm going to immediately, I see we have 3,500 gold. We're going to come down here to the sign fee of about 3,500 gold. And immediately I see someone who has no offers. A witch. Eve Oikalit. Her age is 46, and I guess retirement is 58. Is that what that means? Yeah, I think so. So we'll have to check our skills and stuff. Let's see what else is around. Here we have a barbarian. Probably easier to start with something like a barbarian than it is to start with a witch. Does the witch even have any magic? We can check her stats over here. She's got some mana points, but no spells, it seems. Browse spells. Oh, she has a bunch of spells. She has minor healing, negate, firebolt, ice bolt, poison bolt, drain mana, magical punch, tear from inside, sleep, slow, sorrow, bad luck, and break armor. Wow. Okay, that's a little bit different. Still probably wouldn't want to start with a witch, a human witch. This is a human barbarian. He's 32 years old. He's a fast fighter. Check out his stats here. 33 health points, 11 strength, 5 to 7 speed. He's going to be hand-to-hand at first, I think, because we might not have... Well, we could probably buy him a weapon. Depends how much gold we have left, though. That's the thing. We want to even get cheaper if we can. Here's a Black Knight who has no bids. Wow, he looks pretty rough and tumble. He's a fighter type, a human Black Knight. He's got minor healing, stone skin, and slow. No kidding. He's got no bids. He's got dual wielding 56%. 41% hit chance with long swords, 42 with hand-to-hand. His strength is only 6, though. Here's an orc. Tage Uivu. An orc with 10 strength and decent enough stats. But I was actually looking at this giant, Jomua Exiden. He's a fast fighter giant. He's got 20 strength, only 10 intelligence, 5 to 7 speed. Oh, he's right at the end of his rope here. At age 52. He's an old wily veteran, but I think he'd be pretty interesting to start around, at least. Here we have some more nuns, a rogue, a Black Knight. I like the Black Knight, but I don't like the low strength. I think if you're going to have one fighter, it should probably be someone that has quite a good strength. But this Black Knight down here seems to have... He's a bit better with missiles. Okay, this one's ultimately better. That's why he's asking more money. But this one has 7 strength. We might go ahead and pick this Black Knight up. See what else there is in our price range. Goblin, Rogue, Imp. There's all sorts of like different. There's a Dwarf, Tavin Venipal. He's a slow fighter. Blunt weapons, axes, crossbow, dual wielding. He's got a bid. Strength 9, slow speed. And he's about to retire after this year. A lot of these guys down here are. But if we go to this Black Knight, we still have 5 years left in them. Now if we go to the top just to look, there's all sorts of different classes and stuff. There's Minotaurs. There's priests. Eventually we'll outfit our party with, a bunch of different classes. There's knights. There's wizards, which are rare. Druids, elf. There's all sorts of stuff. And they all come in different flavors. Centaurs, mountain trolls, a drake even. Wow, for 51k signing fee. That's insane. But I think we might roll with either the old wily giant. I just think this giant could single-handedly take us through the season because he's just going to crush everything in these lower-tiered battles. And he's fast. He's got 3 years left. We can get him a staff or a blunt weapon, actually. And just go clubber laying with him. 20 strength. And he's 24 signing fee, no bid, so let's see here. But then if we look at the Black Knight again, also has that minor healing spell. Oh, they hasn't learned the spell, but they can. The number next to the spell's name is the mercenary's casting chance, bonus percentage for that spell. Click to read the spell's description. Chance of success is the base value plus 10%. He's only got a 4% cast of that, so he'd be better with stone skin and slow. He doesn't have those spells yet, though. But he can use long swords and short swords really well, hand to hand. It doesn't let me see his equipment because they have no equipment, right, until we outfit them. So who's it going to be, guys? This one's a little more expensive. Let's get Jomua Exedin, the old wily giant. Let's throw a membership contract down for $24.74. Are you sure you want to offer Jomua Exedin $24.74 GP as a signing fee for joining your clan? Yes. Emerald Vale. Now we skip a couple bidding turns. I right click to skip 10. Right click to skip 10. Okay, so we're pretty safe with Jomua. Let's go ahead and end the bidding. Well, let's make yeah, let's go ahead and end the bidding. Tutorial. Click X, we got him, to disable this tip. This is the clan menu. When you've recruited a unit, you should buy equipment for it. Start by buying a melee weapon at the Jardel's Weaponry, and then go to Turakan's Armory and buy at least a helm and an armor from there. If you have a mage, you should also visit Magus Boutique, and if you have a ranger, you might want to visit Durathan's Bows. You can always press escape to go back or close a notification box. Right-click on a unit's portrait to see its currently available unit options, for example, to resurrect the unit if it's dead. You can also left-click a unit's portrait to select it or to battle check or unbattle check the unit. Only units who are alive and battle checked will participate in battles. If you have no alive battle checked units when you'd have a battle, you forfeit that battle and lose it. Your grand goal is to get to the first division, see division rankings, and win the division. You're currently in the 8th division and you lose the game if you drop from it. You can see your scheduled battles and information in your past battles, in the season's battles. When you've done your first round's management, click the Start Battle button a few times to continue. Each click advances the game forward, but because there are several opportunities to recruit new mercenaries before the first battles, you'll need to click it more than once to get to the first battle. Alright, here we go. So we have 1,000 gold left. It is 1512 799. We've got him battle checked. Wait, how do you... Yeah, got him battle checked. Salary is 191 gold. Now if we right click, we can show the race's info. Okay, so actually we probably should have did this before we signed him, but his rival is the goblin. Giants tend to eat any living thing they can chew. While goblins aren't a tasty meal, they are still a meal to these huge creatures. I have a tickle in my throat, guys. Every week, dozens of goblins... 1 second, let me hit my water bottle. Dozens of goblins in Azaveth's mountains disappeared, most of them to the big stomachs of the many local giants. It took several months for the goblins to find out what caused so many goblins not to return to their homes. When the goblins finally found out, they didn't start making more plans or argue whether they should attack or not. Shouting in anger, they started invading the nearest caves known to be inhabited by giants. Although a single home-defending giant could wipe out nearly 10 goblins, the giants lived in many separated caves, didn't have much chance against the biggest goblin clan of Norghan. With their homes demolished, the remaining giants retreated into the horizon. They created redoubts miles away from their former homes, but still along the Azaveth mountain border. Ever since the event, all goblins have been the most hated enemy of the giants. Only now are most of the giants dismantling their temporary residences and heading towards their homeland. While in fear of another defeat, some of the giants have decided to continue their lives in their new, safer home. With their armies rebuilt, and confidence re-energized, the giants are on a warpath. Giants tend to use melee weapons only, and their amazing strength is well known and respected throughout the world. They can usually kill most type of creatures with a single blow, but their weapon skills tend to be weak when compared to other races' warriors. That's true. We saw that with the Black Knight. Be warned that the size and strength of their legs make them able to reach most rangers with ease. Alright, so here we go. His hit percentage is low. Right now he's hand to hand. We have no gear for him. So we probably want to buy him. Actually, he's probably best hand to hand. Do we really want to buy him a blunt weapon when his hit percentage is better at hand to hand? Let's look around. Season's battles. This is our season's battles. I love this because it's like a sports game, and I grew up playing sports games with tournaments and leagues and stuff and season modes. It's so cool. So the miserable, unknown, the fallen, Hadukul's clan. So it shows our enemies. Chance for perfect victories, defeats, our gold gain, kills, and casualties. There's a lot going on. Division rankings. We're in the 8th, Emerald Vale. We're fighting along with Rising Force, the Miserable, Rookie's clan, the Failed, and Hadukul's clan. And that's where most of those battles come from. The cup battles. Cup tables aren't available before March 30th. Come back later. Okay. It's right now December 15th. So we want to actually head to... We can spy other clans too. We can spy the next enemy. Statistics aren't available. Alright, let's head to... Head to the mercenary camp. Today's bidding is ending. Come back later. The training camp. While units may train in battles whenever they successfully act, you'll see training results much sooner by training your units here. Intelligence affects how quickly a unit learns, or when training an individual unit, it affects how much the training costs. Training a unit with lower intelligence costs more. Units can only train once per round, 15 game days, and you can only train alive units. All races have a set limit on how high an attribute such as strength can be. Most skills maximum value is 99, but dodging skills maximum value is 75 and 30 to Drake's, and dual wielding skills maximum value is 80. About clan training. Clan training costs at least single unit training cost times 2, so you must have at least 3 units to benefit of clan training. Clan training costs number of trainable units in clan single unit. Clan training costs number of trainable units in clan times single unit base training cost of that attribute or skill divided by 3. We'll get into this more as time goes on. Intelligence of the individual units doesn't affect clan training costs, but instead affects on how much or with what chance they will train. For more details about training, please read the training camp section of the manual. Like, we can train in different stuff. Train the clan or train the unit. You know, we can do stuff like here. We can train in melee hitting, for example. Jamua Exedon doesn't have a weapon required for this training. Buy a proper weapon or choose another training type. Melee fighting. He needs a weapon. So this is the clan menu. We already saw these. Alright, so let's head to Jardel's weaponry and check it out. So here we can see some cool weaponry. I immediately am looking towards these, but they are too expensive. Even the cheapest one, the giant club. However, there's one-handed blunt weapons. A spiked club is seeming pretty good. $469 would leave us with about 500, but let's see how much armor is going to cost. Turrican's Armory. We'd at least want to get him a helmet, like a metal cap. Defensive 3. And maybe a crude leather armor. Defense 1 or a leather armor. So as you can see, there's all sorts of stuff as time goes on. No movement speed penalty for leather armor. So, and then we don't want bows or magic. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and buy a spiked club. It does 2 to 8 plus 1, 4 strength required, 5% to hit chance bonus. It's $469. Let's buy it. Are you sure you want to buy the selected item for Jamua Exedon? Yeah. Okay. Got blunt weapons. Very good. Now we go back to clan menu and we go to the armory. We have 557. A metal cap. Metal cap and a leather armor, probably. Buy the metal cap. Bong bong. 272 left. I would probably get a shield rather, but we'll just get the leather armor. 1 strength required, 2 defense. Oh, we can't pay his battle salary. Is that going to be a problem? Did I just mess up this whole thing? And all the work we just put in? Might have. 29 minutes in, so we still have chance to get into a battle or something. Let's spy the next enemy. Your clan doesn't have a battle tonight against an AI clan. Use the spy other clan's feature to spy a clan when you have a battle with later on. Hit start battle a couple times. Hold on when loading the next round. Welcome to Mercenary Camp. You can recruit mercenaries for your clan. Right, there's more mercs, but I don't even want this end bidding. I have no We have no skin in that game. Are you sure we want to spy? Oh, it costs 60 GP. No. Alright, Emerald Vale versus the Fallen. Battle terrain is lush grass. Let's start the battles. Let's go, son. Think we're ready to go? Tutorial. The battles start very simple, but as your clan grows, they slowly become more and more tactical. The maximum number of units in a clan is 36, and in a battle it's 26. There are some small icons on the top left of your screen, too small for me to even see up there, really. Learn more about them by moving your mouse over them. When you don't have any tutorial or other boxes showing, the in-game tutorial does not teach you everything. For details, please read the manual. You can only place the unit somewhere on the green highlighted area. It doesn't really show me where the enemy is. Does it? If it does, I can't quite figure it out, but let's go right here. You can bring up the unit command by right-clicking your unit with the red active mark on it, or by right-clicking a selected enemy unit, or by clicking the command arrow and text icon on the top left of your screen, or by pressing the numpad 5 key, select a command, and then select your target by left-clicking it. You will not need the command menu once you are using hotkeys. You can move your units by holding down the right mouse button and releasing it when you've decided what path you want to take. So we may have to bust out the manual. To get the most out of this game, you would want to bust out the manual. You can also just right-click an enemy unit to move automatically towards it until you're in your active weapons range. You can assault the enemy by left-clicking it and then pressing 3 for torso or 4 for head. Deals 135% damage, reduces hitting chance by 25%, makes you 35% easier to melee hit until your next turn. Or you can melee hit when in range by pressing 1, torso, easier to hit, or 2, head, more damage. Later, be sure to check options on the main menu and learn the hotkeys for a better experience. I'm not much of a hotkeyer. Oh, what did I press? D. Oh man, they have 2 units. I pressed D, I don't know what I did. You can bring the up-down unit statistics by clicking the human face icon on the top left icon bar, by pressing the hide show unit info hotkey, W by default. All battle events record information about them which are useful, such as how much damage a unit took. W. You can view the battle events by clicking the top left icon, which is one icon left with the human face, or by pressing the hide show battle events hotkey. E by default. You can unlock scrolling the map by moving the mouse near a border, clicking the lock icon in the top left bar. You can view a unit's items details by clicking the item text. Alright, so we've got click to go to main menu, hide the battle events box, hide the selected unit's information, lock the ability to scroll, display trees normally, opens the unit command box. Command box. Okay, wait. Alright, so we would just click. Here come the enemies. I right-clicked, and it went right towards them. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, they're shooting at me. It missed. What am I looking at here? Human rogue. He's been in one battle. And back here we have a goblin ranger with a chase bow. Wow, it's actually pretty good. I don't want to get picked off too much with that. It says poor. Well, missile weapon is weak, but it's not that bad. And this rogue is just using its fists, so we should be able to just right click, and once we get here, right click and assault the target's torso. Target is already in melee range. Okay, I don't want to assault. Let's just pass the turn. We couldn't move and attack there. Final shot missed. Alright. right, so we right click, hit the target's torso. Oh, he's critically injured. Took 16 damage. And let's leave him for a second. I guess we can't move. There we go. Missed. The goblin's coming down, which is perfect. Wait. How do I assault the unit's torso? Boom, there we go. It was blocked. I have to check the hotkeys. It'll be easier. Now they have me sort of flanked. Jomua wasn't damaged. Leather armor defended 2 damage. So let's hit the target's torso. Now dead. Zaum took 16 damage and is now dead. Press D. Okay. Now the rogue is all that's left, and he's in bad shape. There we go. Inart took 11 damage, is now dead. The fallen units are all dead. Emerald Vale is victorious. Nice. Now we see what else happened in the battles. We'll want to start taking notes of different clan names and kind of following their rise and fall as well. Guardians of the Light and Archmages. So very, very cool sounding clans up here. We're right at the bottom. Defeated the Fallen on lush grass. Very cool. Jomua Exeden won the Unit of the Battle Award. Your clan received Jomua's salary plus 50 to 200 GP from Jomua's fans. That's a first I've ever seen. Click the check mark to disable this notification. Nice. So we got 1,400. That's crazy. I have never seen that much gain after one of these game mode A battles, but yeah, that's the start of the game. So then, you know, you slowly build up while still competing against the other clans in your division. I love this sort of thing. It's very tactical. It's very sort of sports-like, you know, which is very cool to me. Hope you guys dig it, and hope you guys will join me for more. I'm going to wrap it up here. We'll do some shopping next time, see what else we can grab to help out Jomua, and maybe even save and get another mercenary on the team, but we'll check that all out next time. So I'm going to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me on this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. We'll have some ups and downs in this sort of tournament league type deal, and try to take the top spot. We'll go as far as we can. And I'll see you guys then. So go ahead and hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, subscribe and hit the notification bell, but only do those things if you really want to. Don't feel pressured or anything. It is all good. So I will see y'all in the next one, guys. I'm going to exit out. I guess it saves automatically. I don't see any options to save. Save changes, load game, continue game. Okay. So until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. Catch you in the next one. Peace.